Hey guys, come on in. In this entryway is where all of my favorite Christmas memories live. The colorful tree, the ornaments collected over the years, the decorations on the buffet, they all bring back some of the sweetest memories that I have. Every light, every ornament, every decoration has a story. If you grew up loving colorful Christmas lights, this might feel like home to you too. I would absolutely love it if you'd hang out with me for a little bit and let's take a trip down memory lane together. So for this year, I really wanted to do all of the colorful things here in my entryway to kind of tie into what I did on my front porch. I already posted that video a couple of days ago, so I'm going to link it right up here if you're interested in watching it when you finish this video. To start out with all of my colorful things, I wanted to pull out my greenery because that is the most time-consuming and possibly rewarding part of decorating for Christmas. But I wanted to fast forward through a lot of this because I didn't want it to get too boring. I'm still trying to figure out what the best way to do these videos is when it comes to just timing. I know that I have a lot of people watch part of my video. You probably fast forward through it and, look at the highlights and then leave, which is completely understandable because I do the same thing sometimes too. So I'm trying to pay attention to what I would want to watch if I were a viewer, and I'm trying to play with it. So let me know what you think in the comments. Do you prefer some of the fast forwarding through things very quickly, or would you prefer more of a slow paced, an example of fluffing a tree, putting on an ornament, putting on some garland, and then we move along to something else? You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm still learning. I love YouTube. I love doing this. It's absolutely a learning curve, but I do enjoy it. So if you're here watching, I totally appreciate it. But anywho, I wanted to get started here today decorating the tree and the garland and getting all of these things put out here, going along with my theme of the nostalgia and colorful Christmases past. I know that putting on the lights and all the things is not necessary these days with most of the trees that you can buy, but something about it just brings back memories. I really can't describe it. So I always love having just this one tree in the house where I can put on the lights and do all that to my liking, and then we save all the other trees throughout the house to be easy pulling them out of the boxes and simply fluffing them up and turning them on, and they're almost already ready to go besides decorations. So I like to save this one for my nostalgic part of decorating. It's kind of like therapy in a way for me, especially this year. For those of you that have been here, I lost my dad in June, so the idea of this nostalgic Christmas theme is probably a little more important to me than some people who are just following a theme that's popular this year. Not to take away from anything that they do. I know that they enjoy it, I'm sure, but for me, the sentimental part of doing my entryway and the front porch has a bit more meaning to me just because I am enjoying looking through these older decorations and taking an entire moment just to showcase them, I guess is a good way to put it. I like being able to showcase all my memories and sentimental things and having them all in one place this year. So this video is kind of special to me in that way, being able to just put all of my special things here in one area so that I can really reminisce about my family and my past Christmases. And then we're going to be moving into the living room in my next video with more of my, nicer, white, bright, light type of decorations, which I still love, but they absolutely don't hold the same value in my mind and my heart as these do. So just to give you a little bit of background on why I decided to decorate this way this year is because I do miss my dad, and this has been incredibly hard for me to decorate for Christmas at all, but luckily I love decorating, so I'm able to want to do this, even though it's been hard. But anyways, I digress. I want this channel to be about happy things. I'm going to change my pace here. I wanted to kind of fast forward a little bit through the garland and the tree and all of that, but now I'm moving along to this buffet where I'm going to slow it down a little bit, take my time, and show you all of these sentimental decorations. The first thing that I wanted to get out here on this buffet is a little Christmas village that I have had forever. It's actually missing a piece. Well, I guess I should say my mom had it forever and she gave it to me. So it's one of these decorations that have been around since I was a kid. I don't put it out every year, but again, like I said, I'm kind of going with my nostalgic, bringing out all the pieces that really mean something to me type of theme this year. So I wanted this buffet to be about all the pieces that I have collected that mean something to me from my family, Robbie's family. I don't know. I'm going to try to go through and maybe describe them as I go. I might do a whole separate video for that as well. But just know that all these pieces that I'm showing you here have the most sentimental value to me of everything that I have out of all my Christmas decor. So I wanted to display them here on this one table because they're also important to me and they bring back so many memories. I've collected them all throughout the years, whether they were gifted to me or given to me, but they're very important to me. So I love that I'm able to share this with you guys today. But keeping with my theme of just relaxing and sentimental and memories, as I said, this part of the video I kind of wanted to be just a little bit slow and cheerful. So I'm going to leave you for a minute with some beautiful music and just watch me decorate. And I would love it if you'd take that time to think about memories past from your Christmases that mean so much to you. Because I think we get too busy decorating and just wanting to make things look beautiful that we may not take in all the feelings that we should be having along with it. So I'd love to encourage you to take a moment and just think about those things that are really important throughout the years that maybe you need to remember to cherish a little bit more, because I know that I have trouble with that and I know I can't be the only person. Okay, so now that we have the buffet and the little side table by the front door done and the little palette on the stairs, I'm going to get back to finishing my tree. Again, I'm going to maybe fast forward a little bit through this, but I still want it to just have a common cohesive feel of memories and fun things and nostalgia. So I'm going to show you a couple of ornaments that I've had forever that mean something to me. I'm showing you here, this garland is on its last limb, but Robbie and I have had this garland, actually the tree. Again, this whole corner is about memories. So this garland we bought for our first tree. This is our first tree for our apartment when we first got married, and this garland went on it. And I know that a lot of these things are probably about to fall apart, but that's okay because they're beautiful to me in a way that may not look beautiful to others, but they're beautiful to me, and I'm going to keep using it until it does fall apart. Same with these beads. We had them on our first year on this tree. They're actually from a big tree that my mom, we had growing up, I think. And then the Santa hat. My parents used that very hat when I was a child, and they pretended that Santa left it one year. And we've had it ever since. So it's absolutely important to me as well, and I think it makes a perfect tree topper. But other than that, I'm just going to put in these two little Grinch pieces and ornaments and call it a day. Like I said, the ornaments all have special value to me for some way or another. And the Grinch, I just thought he was super cute a couple of years ago, and I got him. He's probably the least important thing to me, but I think it's adorable how he just like looks mischievous and he's trying to get into the tree. So I love to shove him in there every single year. And then the little, I guess, I don't know what it's called, the sign that says Merry Christmas. I bought that about a year ago when I was out shopping with one of my friends. We were in Mentone, Alabama, and there was a little shop there. And it is a probably not a one-of-a-kind, but it's definitely not like a mass-produced thing. There was a man there who did some woodworking, so I thought it was beautiful, and it's a bit more unique, and I doubt you can find it in a store. So I love it, and it is definitely part of the feeling that I want this tree to have, so I ended up putting it on there as well. And then here at the bottom, you can see that I'm not even using a tree skirt because I don't want to mess up that air intake vent, so it's probably better to just put these fake present boxes on there instead of some kind of material. So I'm doing that. I think it kind of turns out perfect, just piling these things around it. It looks a little bit more homey instead of a tree skirt with nothing on it. And lastly, I'm going to put this wreath over here on the coat closet door and fluff it up. It's actually meant for a candle. It's not a wreath because of its shape, but it's kind of perfect for this little theme in this area over here because it's a little older and nostalgic, and it was gifted to me as well, so we're gonna roll with it. But that is it for my decorating in the entryway for this video. I'm gonna give you a quick little tour of how everything turned out. I'm gonna show you the finished tree with all the decorations on it, the buffet with all of the tabletop decor on it, and then the bows and just how pretty it all turned out. And then I'm going to show you a clip of how it looks at night with just the lights on. And like I said, I'm probably going to do another video where I take the time to explain all these pieces and why they're important to me, what they mean to me. So I would love it if you'd stay tuned for that, and don't forget to subscribe if you like this kind of content, and I would love to see you again in my next video. Alright guys, Merry Christmas, and I'll see you again soon. Thanks for being here. Bye!